Hi everyone, I just wanted to give you another little update with some of my Superdwarfs, or with Jasmine. Jasmine is my favorite Superdwarf when it comes to personality. I've made a lot of videos about Superdwarfs, kind of a little bit more on the cautious side. You know, I don't think that this type of snake should be someone's first snake, and I still feel that way. However, if they ended up with one that behaved the way Jasmine did, and I'm sure there's lots of them out there, then I would feel a little bit differently. Because Jasmine is just, out of all my Superdwarfs, she is just the calmest, the sweetest, and I never have to really worry much about her ever trying to bite me or being defensive. She's super chill, she's very calm. They're not all like that, especially not at first. They do require some work, and even with Jasmine, she's still tap trained or hook trained. I used to take her out all the time without ever worrying about tapping her, but it's just better to be extra precautious, because all it takes is one day with Jasmine being hungry and shocking her or something, and then next thing you know, I take a bite that I don't need to. So if you can avoid that, then why not, right? It's always better to be careful.
To do.
Get the snakes. There's two of them getting away. Go get them. So Jasmine here is a fire tiger, or platinum tiger, het for purple albino, and I'm not sure if it's because of the albino that you see lots of yellow kind of shining through in her, because I do notice that with some albino animals you do end up having more yellow shining through, and when you look kind of underneath her, you see the yellow coloration under the scales. So I don't know if you have a fire tiger, platinum tiger that doesn't have albino. Is yours turning yellow under the scales too? I'd just be curious to know if that's an albino trait kind of shining through, so we have a kind of visual het kind of stuff, or if that's just the color going through from the platinum tiger. She is now 3 years old. I thought she might be producing follicles this season, but it doesn't really seem that way, so there's always next year. With these, I still haven't really figured out a system for breeding them. I just do kind of what I do with the other pythons, but next year I might try dipping temperatures and other stuff, but who knows. I have a few favorite snakes, and I think that when you have, if you have one species, maybe it's easy to pick your favorite from each species, but when you have so many different snakes, it's kind of hard to have a favorite from all sorts of different species, because it's just, they're all so different in their own ways, and it's just, I think it's kind of unfair to compare Retics to boas and boas to ball pythons and all that. So within each species, I kind of have my own singular favorite animal. So, because you'll hear me saying like, oh, Nova's my favorite, this one's my favorite. But when it comes to the Superdwarfs, Calypso is my favorite for how she looks, but Jasmine is my favorite for personality. So if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably end up choosing Jasmine, just because she is so just chill, calm. I like that I can just I like taking her out at night when there aren't as many people around and just sitting on the grass, and she'll just hang out and let me pet her, and I'll just be petting her and she'll just be kind of chilling there. So it's really nice, and it's really special to have an animal like this that isn't always trying to get away or trying to come after you for food, or just never stops, never relaxes. Jasmine does. So Jasmine's totally fine to come hang out with me on the couch while I watch a movie or something. And lots of the other retics are not like that. They don't stop. If you want to know what a retic bite is like, check out my first video. And if you'd like to just see some more videos with more Superdwarf retics, check out the second video. Remember to subscribe and to like. When you do, you help feed our animals, and we have a lot of them.